MULN stock facing a good recovery mid-session to the end of the session. Let's go ahead and find out what could potentially happen for tomorrow's trading. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by once again on this fine Tuesday. This is ARCa coming at you with an MULN technicals, raw price action, and statistical thread of analysis. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video with a friend so that you and them could consider joining our trading community in Discord called ARCab. With that said, let's dive right into the charts. Okay, you guys, so we're looking at MULN on the hourly chart here, and we can see that we've actually been outperforming the broader markets for the last few trading sessions, which is a good thing. Please notice here on this pivot right down here, MULN is actually the neon green. We have the Dow Jones Industrial on this darker green. BTC, we have it on orange. We have the SPX on this teal, and the purple at the bottom is the NDX. Okay, so notice that all these pivots actually line up right here. So we can see that the markets were facing some downside pressure. Upon that mid-session recovery, MULN did get some influence by the broader markets and moving it to the upside. Okay, so very good recovery here. Let's go on and take a look at the medium-term time frame analysis, which is actually the 8-hour chart here. And in the last video that we presented for the Monday session, we did talk about the potential of enhanced MACD printing the bull signal on the following session, which is actually followed by the DBSI bull signal printed here on December 29th. Okay, so now the bull signal has happened and we are continuing on to the upside. Okay, so this indicator that we're looking at here is actually called DBSI. This is the DBSI indicator by the authors Crypstex. Okay, so this indicator takes a metric of every single candle printed throughout the asset's particular time frame, in this case the hourly, and in taking all of this statistical variable, it gives us a value of strength, and that value of strength appears right up here on our screen in a percentage value. Okay, so you can see that the bulls are leading the way with a 59% over the bears at 41%. So very good thing here. Okay, so it's still suggesting a buy signal printed on December 29th, and it has not printed a bear signal just yet. Okay, so things are still looking good for this time frame, and also regarding the enhanced MACD. Okay, so now let's go ahead and just block out the visibility of DBSI and open up ARC-Armor, which is actually another indicator from the ARC-Series Crypstex indicators that actually have several exponential moving averages placed together very close in proximity so that we can gain a wave of motion. Okay, so this motion gives us buy and sell signals as well. So you can see a long signal right down here, and you can actually see it went all the way up. We got a short signal came all the way down, and the reason why I'm mentioning this particular to Armor is because it has printed a new signal, and that signal is still being honored. Okay, and you can see that the green waves are now starting to print. Okay, so this is looking good for MULN thus far. Let's continue on with the analysis and see what else we have. Okay, so this is going to be the statistical side of the analysis where I do have to express some concern. Okay, and the concern is not particular to an immediate reversal, but momentum is starting to suggest the potential of buy pressure slowing down. Okay, and the reason why I can say this is because you can see that the pivot is starting to pitch to the downside just a little bit, although this is very minute. It may not actually succeed, but I just have to point it out to express concern. Okay, so if there are profits on the table, you'll know what to do with your own profits. Okay, you guys, so please know that there is that possibility there. Okay, so hold on just a quick sec here, and yes, so now particular to a back test that we've been actually looking at, that includes volatility versus momentum. We actually noticed that we could make 172.12% move to the upside based on the firing of the signals between volatility and momentum. That signal was fired, and we have since moved a total of about 54% to the upside from the firing of that signal. Okay, so if it does fail, it wouldn't actually be an entire fail because this is a pretty momentous move no matter what. Okay, so in this case, I don't like it when we print. Let me show you on the divergence chart. I don't like it when we print these dojis here. This can be considered an evening star doji, and usually presents the potential of a downside continuation or pullback or reversal. Okay, so it is on a daily time frame as well, so we can give it some weight, but we have to also notice momentum suggesting a continuation to the upside. Okay, so now let's go ahead and open up actually let's just go over the divergences first. Okay, divergence is opposition price action versus momentum, and in this case momentum represented by RSI, relative strength index. The purple line represents the RSI signal itself. The 14-day moving average is this pink line. Okay, and this is the divergence diagram that I have here for you to take a look at. So what I'm looking at here in particular are actually 1, 2, 3, 4 drives of, and let's see, of phantom regular bullish divergence. Okay, so phantom because we are having to make we're having to cross price action to get from point A to point B, as you can see all this noise in the middle, okay, just like in here. So we do have these drives happening, okay, when price action is making a series of lower lows and the momentum is making a series of higher lows. Okay, so now let's go ahead and open up a multi-pane so that we can gauge deeper bias or a deeper edge for tomorrow's trading session. We're going to start off with the immediate short-term time frame, and that's going to be the 30-minute, just like we always do. And please hone in on these 4 zones of the RSI, as I will be speaking of them very often. Okay, they're located right over here. They're just blown up for your convenience. Okay, so yes. The 30-minute immediate short term is suggesting a continuation to the upside. It has crossed the 14-day moving average, and we are now in the bull weakness. I'm sorry, in the bull strength. Okay, so the thing here is that we are still within the shallow areas of the bull strength percentile right over here. So that can usually face a gravitational pull back into the prior zone. But please do notice that the moving average is still below us, which means that we can use it as a form of support before continuing on to the upside. Okay, so let's take a look at the buy hourly. So the buy hourly is suggesting sideways trading, okay? It is very much in the overbought percentile, and we do have the moving average below us and the border between overbought and bull strength. So there's a lot of support here too. Now, particular to the 6-hour term, we are looking at some sideways trading as well. A little bit of a hint from the moving average as a continuation onto the upside. We are in overbought percentile, and we can face a type of pullback to use the moving average as a form of support before continuing to the upside. Okay, so now the 12-hour time frame is suggesting sideways as well, with a slight bullish touch on that moving average as well. So let's just go ahead and move on to the buy daily and see what we have. Buy daily is still suggesting upside. Very good stuff. The 3-day is suggesting it's actually correcting towards the upside, which is very good. And the 5-day is suggesting a slow upside as well. Okay, so overall, there could be an immediate short-term pullback or sideways trading, followed by some upside continuation on the following days. Okay, so this is very pensive though. It looks like MULN is waiting for something or some type of fundamental catalyst or something. Okay, you guys, so I can't give a deeper bias other than the data is still suggesting a potential continuation to the upside. But please do notice that we do have that pivot starting to happen on momentum, and momentum is something that I have back tested before, and it has given me a read of about, I say, 75 to 91% accuracy in guessing the asset's direction. Okay, so we do have to give this some weight when it is suggesting a certain direction. Okay, I know that the pivot is very small and very minute, but we should keep our profits in order, and we and move along appropriately. Okay, you guys, so please know I'm not a financial advisor. Take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment. I can't suggest for you to buy or sell any assets. I do need you to do your own DD, and everything will be just fine. Okay, you guys, it's taking me a while to reply to everybody, but please don't hesitate to just resend the message again so it can float on the top, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Also, please don't fall for the scams in the comments below. There's a lot of ARCa imposters now and saying that to WhatsApp WhatsApp me and stuff like that. Guys, I am not going to ask you to WhatsApp me. First of all, I don't have a WhatsApp. Okay, you guys, the only platforms where you will for sure find me are definitely going to be in Twitter, Discord, and YouTube. Okay, you guys, I do have other accounts, but I'm not using any of them, and I'm not active in them. I'm active in only these three thus far. Okay, you guys, so with that said, I wish you well, a very good night, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios.